Hello everybody and welcome to the DevCast, your weekly Roblox podcast for all Roblox-related content and personal up-close interviews and conversations with some of your favorite Roblox creators. And you'll probably notice we are back. It's been a while and yeah, it's been a really long time, but there's not really much to explain. We made a separate video. I made a separate video. You can go watch that. I'll probably make it show up in the corner here. It's one of the cool YouTube features. But it just sort of gives you guys a great summary of, where we've been, how things have been in both of our lives and, inherently why we stopped the podcast. So I really do highly recommend that you guys check that out. But yeah, you know what? I think we should sort of dive into sort of a retrospective on what's really happened for the past 2 years, right? Because how long have we been gone for? I don't know.
We've been gone for too long, honestly.
Too long, yeah.
Too long. But we are back.
2.5 years. I think almost 3 years at this point, so might as well come back.
Might as well just say 3.
Exactly. Oh, or 3, maybe, yeah. Round it up, yeah. So, you know what?
Lazy maths.
Let's just get into it. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, jeez, my laptop screen's not working. Oh, well. I think it's just going to die. Technical difficulties, yeah. Come on, turn on. Hey, there we go. Awesome. So I've compiled sort of a list here on a whole bunch of stuff that we've, missed out on for the past 2 years, 2.5 years, or even 3 years. Who knows? But, you know what? Let's get into it. So we actually ended off this podcast towards the end of 2021. The podcast kind of went on a hiatus right after RDC 21, and then we were just never seen again. But here we are, we're back in the flesh. So one notable event that actually happened after towards the end of 2021 was Roblox actually went down on October 28th, and it lasted up all the way until October 31st. The outage lasted 72 hours and 45 minutes. Or just over 3 days, making it the longest outage in Roblox history. This exact cause of outage is because there was coding issues with the website, but Roblox stated that it is an internal cause and not an external one, whatever that means. So, very interesting that happened. I remember being so bored. I actually do remember the time when Roblox went down for 3 days, and I mean, a lot of people thought it was like the Chipotle event or something. There was like some sort of burrito brand or something in the United States that was hosting they were giving out free codes to burritos or something, and a lot of people thought that took down the site. But I don't know. Do you really remember it? It's really long.
I remember it.
Were you just like sitting around bored? Or, like what do you remember? Or you were probably just out living your life or something. I don't know. Seriously.
No, at that time I was bored stiff and
yeah.
But yeah, and Roblox were just gone. But then I Cloudflare went down later on.
Oh, true.
A year later, so
utter chaos.
Who knows?
Yeah, true. So
carnage across the board.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to really add to that. It was all I know is I remember it was chaos. I was on Twitter as well, when everything was still called Twitter. That's how much has actually changed. Even Twitter's changed. And I was just commenting about all this type of stuff. A lot of people on in the Roblox dev community, whenever Roblox goes down, everyone was like, "Oh, I could get Twitter followers," because they know that everyone's flocking to Twitter to ask like, "Why is Roblox down?" So the first person to tell them why Roblox is down is probably just gets a follow, or they just start posting their stuff or something. Retweets, yeah, exactly.
Thousands of them. Or just everyone complaining.
True. So it's an excellent time. When Roblox is down, it's a great time for, being able to post on Twitter. So here we go. So, okay, so, moving past 2021, 2022 was a very big year. I'm going to actually just blast through all of these, to be honest, because there's just so much has happened in 2022.
2022 had a really good start, though.
Yeah.
With David Guetta.
Yes, true. Which you're a big fan of. Absolutely massive fan of David Guetta, yeah. Yes. Yeah, absolutely massive. So, yeah, David Guetta and several other brands, such as the Brit Awards, I mean, I don't know if you want to touch on that before I continue, but
Well, the Brits Awards was a great idea for Roblox,
well,
but the execution
could
could have been a bit more clean.
True. That could have actually done much well. Unfortunately, it wasn't done very well. Hello Sanctuary, McLaren F1, NFL Tycoon, and more held events on Roblox, which is kind of awesome. Cool. More branded stuff. Jackets were introduced to the UGC catalog. Shorts, shirts, dresses, skirts, sweaters, and shoes were all later released. Okay, cool. We all know that that's like the usual now because UGC has become so huge now. So
at that time, everyone was like, "It's about time." It's taken them a long time.
Yeah, for like custom clothing. I know what you're
because they
talking about.
were bragging about it for months before that, and everyone was like, "Where is the clothing?
Where's UGC clothing? Where's customizable clothing? Where's it's something that
And then they finally gave it to us,
added,
and they dripped, and it felt like at that time the hype was gone.
Yeah, but here we are. Russian developers received a notice informing them that they'll be unable to use the DevX program due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. So makes sense. If you're in Russia, it's a no-go for DevX. We all know why. We don't even want to get into that. That was such a... Oh, sorry?
Globally, Russians were taken out. So,
yeah, so rip to
that's
Russian
a diplomatic
developers.
problem.
Yeah, that's a diplomatic problem, yeah. The Grammys and several other events like 24K Golden, Chipotle Burrito Builder, Hello Kitty Cafe, which is, I think that's adorable. That's funny. Beatland, Logitech Breaker Awards, Samsung Superstar Galaxy, and Spotify Island, and lastly, Tate McRae's concert experiences all took place. More brand stuff. So I think 2022 was definitely a year of brands, and just getting brands onto the platform and like concerts and all sorts of stuff. Huge year for all sorts of just events and things going down. So,
but it was definitely a gamble for Roblox this time. They did it en masse. In 2022, it was a trial and error, and I think they have made a lot of revisions from 2022 for the previous year, 2023, because a lot have changed.
Yeah, most certainly, for sure. Here's two massive big ones that's actually occurred while we were gone. Is Roblox's community QA program actually shut down, and the Roblox Accelerator program also shut down as well. So it seems like 2022 was a year of Roblox shutting down quite a bit of programs. So that's a bit unfortunate, but I guess you got to cut costs somewhere. I suppose.
But not to speculate, but that program did cost Roblox a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, programs do cost money. Yeah, they must.
And at the same time, they took on so many projects and released them, so they must have had some large amount of money to spend elsewhere.
Yeah, most likely. It's all about specific allocation of resources and how those resources are spent.
The finance department has definitely made some changes.
Freaking out. Yeah, I don't know. We don't really know the situation, but it is very interesting.
That's speculation.
That's a speculation, but anyways. Roblox's creator marketplace releases, which is interesting. I think they just... Basically, the whole concept of the catalog is just sort of like disappeared. They just call it creator marketplace now. So, actually, no, wait. Creator marketplace is actually... I can't tell at this point whether... I don't know. It's a whole mashup of things. I'm not even getting into it. It became so complicated and messy.
They kept updating it, and it kept changing.
True.
So.
We must keep going. Roblox... Oh, this was also huge. Roblox suffered a major data breach, and multiple internal documents were leaked. So there was actually a ton of stuff. Like I can't for the life of me remember, but it was a ton of statistics.
I remember.
There was a ton of passwords. I think I can't remember.
There was still passwords, but then there was another case when they put that was it a child into court for damages and all that.
Oh yeah.
He did something. So
yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. So, no, that person took Roblox to court, or Roblox took them to court, but I can't really.
Yeah, took them to court. I don't know who it was, but
that was utterly insane. Yeah, it was really crazy that all happened. So, I don't know. That's actually wild. Actually, Wemble World event takes place. So Wimbledon came to Roblox. New material system was released. Absolutely phenomenal. Custom materials. I mean, a bit late, but
the best update.
That's honestly one of the best updates in a while.
Best updates in that year.
Roblox licensing program gets shut down, which means creators will no longer be able to partner with Roblox to create toys themed after themselves or their experiences. That's actually quite huge as well. So again, another program just slashed right out of Roblox. You just have to sort of do it yourself now.
Yeah, but ironically, they took on all the corporations at that time. So if they had to shut it down, because imagine if Nike came onto Roblox. And they were like, can we join your creator program? And then that will cost Roblox a lot of money. So like, no. So they have to take it down.
Probably.
They can't have it for everyone.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's one of those things.
Roblox replaces the oof death sound with a new one due to licensing issues. That is another massive L. Just L after L, just everything's just collapsing. No, but that is quite sad as well. We lost the oof sound. That's absolute classic. I mean, we've known that sound, forever, since
Decades.
2011. Decades. It's been longer than a decade that oof sound's been around, but it's been a shame. Yeah, that's another whole convoluted thing. We'll take like this whole episode explaining that. Oh, boy, we still got a lot of stuff to get through. Okay, so let's see. Roblox can now import animations from video, and an AI will process the video onto your avatar and generate the keyframe animation. So we could make a whole entire podcast episode with us just doing this whole episode, but it's going to be our Roblox characters moving with animations. Now, that would be cool if anyone actually used it. Like, I don't know anyone who's actually using this. I think I see a lot of animators they're still just animating. I don't see any professional animators using this feature so far.
I've tried to do this in the past, not
Really?
with Roblox, but with other softwares. They charge a lot of money, and there's a lot of problems. It's not smooth.
True.
I don't know with Roblox though, but it's too experimental. Put it that way.
Yeah. All right, so let's see what else we got over here. Roblox. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this was also huge. A lot of stuff actually happened in 2022. So Roblox begins to roll out a new brand identity and logo. The square O has become a bigger hole, and the logo received a new and the logo. Sorry,
You wrote that.
I mean. Listen, I got this information from Wikipedia in some instances, okay?
Bigger hole, okay.
And received a new typeface. The slogan was changed to, changed from powering imagination to reimagining the way people come together. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit of a downgrade with the slogan. Like, it just, powering imagination, now it's reimagining the way people come together. It's a bit long. I think it's a bit long and tedious, so... I mean, a bit of
the length isn't the problem. It's the meaning. Why would you want to reimagine people coming together?
I mean,
to be together.
Hold on,
wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I don't really. I'm not going to really unpack it. I don't know, but that was interesting. Roblox acquired Triple Play, a company that develops virtual gamified social events for companies. Cool. Roblox removes all blog posts prior to 2021, which is utterly crazy. So, wow. So
That's
any blog posts behind 2021 was just completely erased. Now, I do remember hearing about this news, and I was actually quite saddened about it. It's like Roblox was sort of like erasing a lot of history. There's plenty of Roblox developers who are probably on the forums or taking a part in specific small little programs that volunteered to vote for, to sort of like write articles, on specific people or specific games or specific things, just, and they just, and it was, as far as I know, it was completely voluntary work, and people just, wrote up all these little articles and submitted them.
The whole portfolio is gone.
Yeah, so
no, you're right. So anyone's portfolios of blogs are gone.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people who are probably writing blogs for like Roblox that's like nothing now. It's in the distant past now. It's completely vaporized into dust. So yeah, rest in peace to that, I do think it's a bit
There must have been tons of gigabytes of storage.
Yeah, just wipes. Maybe it was a huge relief for Roblox, who knows? I don't know how much is I don't know how much these
Roblox's back pain is now gone.
Yeah, the crash rate is almost like nearly. There's just no crash rate at all. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Oh boy. Okay, so cool. Oh yes, I attended RDC 2022, but I attended virtually, which is quite cool. RDC 2022 happened, just the usual RDC 2022. But here's something interesting what we did with at RDC 2022. So believe it or not, I can't even believe it myself, but we took part in Roblox's game jam, and we created a team called Team White Sand. I can't even remember our team in particular, but it was really fun. It was absolutely amazing. Everybody on the team, spotless. I couldn't believe we actually even finished this game within like, I don't even know. I think it's in 24 hours, but all of us managed to get 3 hours of sleep, but it was a real grind. It was a real hassle, but we were absolutely killing it. This was absolutely amazing. I just couldn't. This experience was so fun, but anyways, just to really cut it short, our team actually managed to win one of the categories in Game Jam for best use of technology, which is absolutely phenomenal. The game was, you know what? I think I'll even, I'm even going to pull it up on on our screen here. I'm going to show you're going to probably see there's like a little image of it, and it's going to show like sort of the trailer of our Game Jam pitch. Absolutely gorgeous game. I really do suggest you guys go play it. So I think we should probably link it down in the description, but yeah, it really is amazing. Utterly amazing.
I'm very envious of you doing that.
Bloody hell, it was really insane.
And you've got your award behind you.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, you can see. There's a trophy right there. Yeah, we did it. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. That trophy means so much. It means so much to me, but I think it means so much to I think just the culmination of, everything we've also experienced on Roblox. Like, I never even would have dreamed that we would even get this far to the point where I would even have like a trophy somewhere there in the background.
You proved that an underdog can do it.
Yeah, I was, because I mean, this is the first time I ever did a game jam, and just winning it on the first try is utterly insane. I also think that's crazy. I think there's a lot of people I do think there's a lot of people who enter game jams on Roblox, and most of the time they lost, but to get it, right on the first shot is utterly insane. So, you know what? That's big ups on us. Big ups on us. Exactly. So yeah, representing DevCast here. All right. So yeah, that was absolutely amazing. Total highlight of RDC 2022. Okay, let's see what else. Roblox introduces verification check marks. I don't know what to say about that, because it's a bit of a sticky whole situation with Roblox verification check marks. Currently, you have to have over 10k followers, and a few other things, but one of the primary crutches is that you have to have a specific amount of followers, but that doesn't really determine everything. It should be more about what your contribution is to the community. I have like a whole tangent I can go on about how I'm not really a fan of Roblox checkmarks, but honestly, it is what it is. It's just how Roblox does checkmarks currently. Hopefully they do improve it in future. So, but anyways, I'm just going to move past that. It's just
very lazy. Before you move on, it's a very lazy way of
I do think
doing
so,
it.
sort of in a way.
And they could verify everyone. You've got the new ID system.
True.
There's variable means of verifying creators and people. And I just feel like it's an easy solution for them for less admin.
True.
It's all admin at the end of the day, because isn't it developer relations are all related with that as well? So their workload is through the roof.
Yeah.
So they don't want to do anything like that. So
yeah, I'm not so sure.
There's history with that as well, with how their workload is too much. So
I don't know. Let's see. I really don't know. I'm not really sure what really happens behind the scenes with check marks and how that whole system is in place, but I feel like it needs to be awarded based on sort of merits and what you're associated with, rather than just having 10k followers. Like, I think that's I think there's plenty of people who have 10k followers and maybe just enough asset visits. Visits.
You can get 10k followers if you joined in 2012 and you played games for years, because following people is so easy back then.
Yeah, yeah.
Now to follow someone is difficult. They've made it quite difficult.
True. Awesome. All right. But yeah, moving past that, nothing really much we can really say about that. Let's see what else. Oh geez, there really is a lot. There's actually insane. Walmart Land events take place. Cool. Roblox releases dynamic heads, which is that is utterly huge as well. Where Roblox characters, mouths and face and eyes and the only reason why I think the main reason why they also incorporated this is because Roblox would love to have facial tracking on people. So when you're in an experience, people could see your visual expressions and your emotions that you have in your face, which is really great. That's awesome. I think that's really cool. It's a neat, nifty feature. I'd sort of say it's a gimmick right now, since not one. I don't know any game in particular that relies on that.
It's
feature.
A good feature,
yeah.
but developers before that already had the camera looking, head turning already. All Roblox needed to add was just the facial part, and that was it. So it was developers were crying beyond that point to add something like this.
Yeah, so
it was just another late update from Roblox.
But here we are, again, it's more than welcome.
Evolving.
Any update in general is welcome. Roblox Corporate. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oh yes, Roblox Corporation acquires Bifron Technologies, a security anti-cheat company. Very interesting, but I don't know what's led onto that past that. Crocs launches Crocs World, which I think is hilarious, but that's awesome. I did play Crocs World. I remember playing it. I was testing it out. It was quite cool. Cool. Let's see. Netflix partners with Stranger Things to launch a countdown to the Stranger Things Day, I suppose. I think they aired some Stranger Things episodes or a new episode of the season. I think it was the first episode of the newest season. I think they aired that in the game. I can't really remember. So, like all of this, I could barely remember, but I think that's what happened. Roblox launches. Elton John presents Beyond the Yellow Brick Road to promote his final tour, Farewell. His final tour, Farewell Yellow Brick Road, and it's owned by Elton John. Yeah, so another Elton John experience. Well, not another. It's the first one, but that's interesting that he had a farewell tour on Roblox. That's quite cool. Roblox Creator Dashboard is renamed to the Creator Hub. Again, a bunch of confusing renaming. I'm still not sure about a lot of renaming.
They've been doing this a lot recently.
Yeah.
The only one that I feel justified by Roblox was the experience problem which they had with Apple, and that was the only one that I actually felt
like it made sense a little bit.
They're doing it because they're cheating the system, and I feel supportive of that. But the other renaming and changes, I just feel they're just...
Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit confusing. But you know what?
They're not really asking the community. They're just like, you know what? That looks cool. Do that.
Yeah.
And onto that, we did miss in 2021, Roblox did acquire Gilded.
True. No, we already made a video on
that. Yes, but I'm just...
Oh, like you say... Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's a part of like the whole... I know what you're talking about.
Which has yet been properly established.
True. Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. Embrace it. Okay, this was massive. This was the last event of 2021. We should actually get past this quite soon. Embrace a Group announces to acquire Welcome to Bloxburg for allegedly, I'm pretty sure this was the actual amount, if I could recall, was $100 million. So... yeah, I don't know. I don't even have words to describe how much money that is for Welcome to Bloxburg. That's utterly insane. Like, really, congratulations to. I don't know. I can't even say. I'm so flustered. I don't even have words to really describe that. Really, that is huge. That is. When do you ever hear a game being acquired for 100 million? Like, I'm thinking of like something like. I don't even think it was acquired, but. Like, I can imagine a company saying, oh, I'm going to acquire PUBG for 100 million, Or I'm going to acquire I'm going to acquire, I don't know, Plants vs. Zombies for 100 million. Probably not even. Like, Plants vs. Zombies is probably worthless in comparison somehow.
I'm not...
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Like, I just find that...
Yeah.
I just don't expect a Roblox game, to suddenly be...
If I owned Bloxburg and I sold it for 100 million... I'd be laughing.
I'm sure you would. But you know what? Props.
And knowing how you sell companies is normally 50% of what you're doing. They probably already made 50.
Maybe made their money back as well. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't have. They because a company is worth twice its earnings. Some places in the world it's like that. Varies. So it's probably already earned half that. And now they've just tripled it.
I mean, but I do remember there's a lot of sort of skepticism behind the whole thing. I would love to talk about it in detail later on in another video. But there was a lot of skepticism in terms of like, maybe some of it isn't full cash. Maybe some of it is in stock within that company, for example, or private equity or assets and stuff like that. So it's not, apparently, it's most likely not all just full cash. And if it is full cash, that is incredible. That is utterly insane. It's very rare that a lot of companies would offer you that amount of money, but it's not within, like, you know, held up in assets.
I would take full cash, but then cash is worthless. A lot of business operators say cash is worthless because of inflation. So probably stocks or assets. You're gonna have to convert that money straight into an asset.
Yeah, true.
Keep it.
True.
And to add to it, the controversy is that I'm not sure on Roblox's terms and conditions, but it's very vague on when you can and can't sell groups and games, because it seems like they cannot make their minds up. It seems like they make their rules as they go along. Oh, Bloxburg can, but he can't. But he can.
I don't know. I'm very unsure about that, but I don't know. I'm not really exactly sure, but
we'll see. Well, time will tell, because more corporations will come in and
I know what you mean.
Business.
Yeah, of course. Roblox has definitely become more of a corporate environment over the past 2 years. A lot of experiences have come out. A lot of brand developers have come to the platform as well. Honestly, it's sort of like
the demographic has changed.
A lot has changed. Yeah, so much has changed. So let's see. Now, you know what? Now we're on to 2023. We're probably going to blitz past this, but I would say 2023 was the year of AI and AI tools. 2023 was quite a quiet year. Not really too much happening, but there was quite interesting stuff that happened. Let's blitz through them already, shall we? Roblox announced an ease on restrictions on profanity and romantic themes, as well as gambling and alcohol content. We knew this was coming. We know that the platform wants to age up. This is quite obvious and stuff like that. Roblox released a range of AI tools and AI assistants. So many tools. I don't think I can name all of them, but there's so many that are in the works even now. Roblox became playable on PlayStation 4 and 5. That is actually quite massive as well. I didn't even know that Roblox was not on PlayStation 4 and 5 for that long.
I'm surprised you didn't, because I remember the previous game we had, which we made, and our previous scripter, he would always say, like, I'm getting it programmed for Xbox. And
true.
I remember always saying, why do we have to accommodate for them?
Why do we have to accommodate for Xbox? Wait. It makes me wonder, though. Maybe but then if they're releasing on PlayStation 4 and 5, then I'm pretty sure there must be a PlayStation 4 and 5 API as well. I'm pretty sure that's also included. There has to be an API or some sort of like a... I don't know, but I'm very interested about that, because I'm sure there's an API for Xbox as well, but still interesting. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna have to bring a scripter guest in.
Programmer guest to explain it to us. Yeah. Synapse Software LLC, the company that formerly owned Synapse X, a popular exploit, joins Roblox's team for exploit prevention. That was actually massive as well. So Synapse,
how disappointing.
I think it was
All of the exploiters are going to be upset now. They can't. Last year, they can't.
Saying them now, they're upset now is an understatement, because they were very upset when this news came out, because Roblox is really trying to clog the holes in every possible place of exploitation on the platform, and honestly, I'm all for it. I really.
How much money did they pay Synapse X?
I don't know. I'm more curious about how much money Roblox actually, loses because of these exploits. How much it's driving players off of games and stuff like that. You don't think so?
No, because mostly Synapse is mostly local side.
Oh yeah, true.
And there was a few scripts that would mess up, like Breaking Point. There was a Snapster script that really broke that game. Like all of the chairs literally would explode everywhere, but the game would still run and it would still play, but it would tamper with the game slightly.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. And then RDC 2023 came around, and yo boy, I attended RDC 23 as well. I attended virtually. I tried to go that year, but obviously my visa. I'm pretty sure you guys don't know about this. My visa got declined, unfortunately. That was a whole debacle. But anyways, I was planning to go physically that year, but I didn't. Anyways, and then yeah, and yes, we are aware. SimBuilder did get arrested at RDC 2023. A bit of a very I mean, I don't know really what more to say, but very unfortunate. But yeah.
And it's a very interesting scenario that still baffles me to this day. So if you are interested, do look it up.
Yeah.
It was
very interesting. Yeah. Because as you guys know, SimBuilder was a guest on our podcast, so that was very interesting. But I don't know, we haven't heard of him ever since, so otherwise that's just what really happened over there.
We just hope he's well.
Yeah,
that's all.
For sure, yeah. Okay, so lastly, now we're moving on to part, let's see where we're on this document here. Okay, so now we're sort of like towards the end here, really. We can just sort of blitz through a whole bunch of stuff. There's so much other stuff. So Roblox released a new package called the KORBLOX Death Speaker package, which is really cool. So Roblox releases a new character package, the package being the KORBLOX Death Speaker, a new iteration of the KORBLOX package line. So if anyone's really familiar with old Roblox, there was an old Roblox package called KORBLOX, or I don't know, there's like a whole line of KORBLOX characters or something. And they're like really, really old characters back then. Roblox even calls them characters, but back then we used to call them packages. So
yeah.
It's interesting to see Roblox kind of go back on their old lore of their nation kingdom packages that they had. So they had like one was like a knight with like a red and yellow coloring, and then there's one with the green and black armor with the giant eyeball. You know what I'm talking about. And those are timeless. Those are absolutely classic. Yeah, very nostalgic. So I think that's quite cool that they sort of like went back onto that.
It's nice that they're going back, but I do feel it's a bit lazy. They
I could say
expanded a bit more.
I mean, yeah, the package, you know what?
And I do believe that it actually is, ironically, their new slogan: reimagine everything.
Yeah, reimagine everything. Yeah, true. No, but you know what? I respect it for that. You know, the fact that regardless of, bringing something back old for the sake of it, it can maybe sort of feel sort of lazy. But in terms of, like, the desire for these type of classic packages, I think is unrivaled, because a lot of people really do sort of miss those packages. And Roblox actually really went out of their way to actually make something fresh and new, but also, like, nostalgic and old at the same time. So it sort of takes into the theme of the future and the past at the same time, which we'll get into, foreshadowing. And yeah, the KORBLOX Death Speaker that we're talking about now, it's foreshadowing what we're going to talk about later in a little bit. Okay, next, golden headphones, limited release. So, users purchasing the first and highest tiers of Robux can receive a free limited golden headphones. They may not instantly apply in your inventory, just letting you guys know. So when you do purchase these Robux, I know it sounds like, I know what you're trying to think. I know what you're trying to think. Thinking, it's not a scam, okay? You will be getting these headphones. I'm just letting you know, because I see a lot of people on Twitter complaining that they're not getting their headphones, but obviously it takes some time to process to get into your inventory, so I'm just letting you guys know. Now, this is also sort of Roblox sort of going back to their old roots, and these golden headphones are the WORKCLOCK headphones. Are you familiar with those, Unix? The WORKCLOCK headphones. They're like those yellow. Yeah. They're like those white headphones, but then one's got an L on the left, and that one's got an R on the right. You can just research it.
Yeah, the classic. They're classics.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what Roblox has done is, if you purchase the second highest and the first highest tier of Robux on their Robux page, you will get a free limited golden headphones. of golden work clock headphones, which are work clock headphones, are very iconic headphones, beloved by many of the Roblox community. In fact, I don't think you can even get them anymore. I think you haven't even been able to get them for like 5 years now, even 8 years. I don't know. It's been so long. I haven't seen anyone get work clock headphones, unless I'm wrong. But
no, maybe on them headphones, but a lot of assets they did take off sale, and it has been interesting that they are now recycling.
Yeah, true.
Recycling, I should say.
True.
Which is all of the old assets and bringing it up, which is good. But there is going to be a point when they are going to have to go, okay, we need to be original. It's just a time bomb.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think right now it's very smart for Roblox to sort of be appealing to sort of like nostalgia right now, because I always hear people clamoring on about old Roblox. Oh, I miss old Roblox, You know who those people are. And honestly, I'm fine with the way Roblox is now, but if people love old Roblox and it's what it works, if that's what's making it work, then.
I connect with those people, but the people who mostly say that are the people who really
probably haven't been on Roblox for too long either.
No, dislike Arthro.
Dislike Arthro, yeah.
I mean,
I did dislike Arthro, I will admit.
It really upset a lot of people.
Yeah.
If they removed, doomsday scenario, they remove Arthro today, the nostalgic people will celebrate. They'll go down the pub, doesn't matter their age, and they'll demand alcohol.
Yeah,
and have a celebration.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Roblox. It's just nostalgia.
We all love nostalgia, but maybe too much of it, It's got to chill out a bit. You can only live in the past for so long. You really can. Anyways.
Indeed.
I think we should just move on to I think probably our third last topic. Kung Fu Panda for Roblox game just recently came out. Kung Fu Panda has arrived to Roblox with a brand new obby game. So this is obviously celebrating the newest Kung Fu Panda movie that came out. I haven't watched it yet, but I thought it was quite interesting. I absolutely love the Kung Fu Panda movie, so maybe you guys should go check that out. It's done by Sawhorse Productions, absolutely phenomenal company. Make all sorts of amazing branded games, so really awesome. Okay, so let's see here. Roblox also announced RDC 24. Another usual RDC announcement. I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't really think they were going to announce it. I had a feeling, I was a bit worried it was going to probably be cancelled because of obviously specific things that happened last year. But here we are. No, RDC 24 is happening. What's very interesting, though, is this time there's going to be a new venue, but the new venue hasn't been announced yet. So, unfortunately, we don't know what the venue is going to be. So, it's not going to... I don't think it's going to be by the Bay Area. I'm not sure. I can't even remember. The Bay Area is obviously where RDC usually takes place. It's sort of like on, what do you call it? Like a dock with like a building pier. A pier with a building on over the pier. And it's sort of like a little museum place that they usually rent out, I think, every year. So, which is very interesting. So,
it's a good spot because they don't have to pay for much security because it's surrounded by the sea.
No, now you're just being silly.
Sorry,
you're definitely being silly.
It's obvious.
No, but I mean, I think there's several benefits regardless. I think there's several. They do pay for security, but I do think there's other. Benefits
I don't see some terrorists swimming. Do you?
I think you're going too far with that. Relax now. Calm down. We're almost at the end here, okay? Awesome. Okay, so Roblox. Oh, yes. The most recent Roblox Hunt event. Now, obviously a lot of us thought that egg hunts and sort of like Roblox events in general were just going to be dead. And they are never coming back. But unfortunately... sorry.
That was true. That was true.
That was true for a while.
They did stop them. They stopped them.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm just saying we all thought that it was, that wasn't going to ever come back. But fortunately for everybody, the community can rejoice. And, Roblox is bringing back events in some shape or form. Not an egg hunt, unfortunately. Everyone speculated that the Roblox Hunt event is going to be an egg hunt, but unfortunately it's not. But it's an event nonetheless, okay? We got to take what we can get, okay? We've really got to take what we can get. So, anyways, let me just break down what the hunt is all about. You know, how you guys can take part in it and all that type of stuff. I've already taken a part in it. It's actually ongoing right now. So just going onto Roblox on the website in general, you'll just see the hunt. It's basically spammed all over the place. You'll see a hunt ads. You'll see an event little block in the event section saying the hunt. So, you know, just literally hop on Roblox right now. If you're watching this podcast, hop on Roblox right now. You will literally see the event. It's like basically almost impossible to ignore. But anyways, let's just get right into it. This hunt will take you in... Okay, so this is a very description of the event itself, I think provided by Roblox. The hunt will take you into an infinite vault where you'll find futuristic treasures collected through Roblox space and time. An infinite vault. What's old is new, and what's new is old. Have you traveled forwards or backwards in time? Which way will you go? Which way you go does not matter. Only how many treasures you gather. Awesome. Cool. So, sort of just like a classic Roblox hunt event as well. Roblox has done this before with several other games where they would just link a whole bunch of games and you would have to complete a bunch of quests and you can obviously get those specific hats or items. So, this is nothing really inherently new, but...
No, that's good though. It was good those times because those times there was a limited amount of games you'd have to visit.
True.
Back then, there was a few games that were on the front page that said, why can't I be involved?
Yeah,
I feel
true.
like this time they've just gone overboard.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Everybody's involved, okay? This whole community's involved.
So I mean, the community now can't complain. They're all involved.
Yeah.
They just
true.
So
well,
it's
no one cannot be involved because apparently there's a total of 108 experiences which will be taking place. So, and again, this is happening right now. When you join the world, there's like. Yeah, there's like a total of 108 portals, just like making this full circle. Like I've never seen any more portals in my life. Like in a Roblox game. Like I don't think I've ever seen this many portals going to like so many places. Like it's actually absurd. Like I've never seen this is probably Roblox's biggest version that they've ever done of this type of event. So very fascinating. So users will be able to complete several quests in each game in order to qualify. And earn exclusive UGC hats created by Roblox. There are a total of 12 unlockable hats, 2 given free, and 10 need to be earned. One hat of which also is an egg. Can you believe it or not? An egg, but it's not an egg hunt. How? How is it an egg, but it's not even in the event? Well, apparently this can only be earned through purchasing a Roblox gift card. As far as we know, this is exclusive to US users only, but that's not true. I saw Mexico, and I think I saw a few others on Twitter. There's Canada, I think, as well. But in short, I think you have to purchase it as at Walmart online, I think, on their online store as well. So that's a bit unfortunate.
Or just hook up a friend in America.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, can you just go to Walmart, please?
True. Yeah, and yes, and then they would have to send you the code or something. Yeah, if you got so many friends in the US, you guys might want to get friends who are in the US.
And if you are in the US, well, you're lucky.
Well, then, yeah, just very lucky. Or Canada and Mexico, and I can't remember the other country, but it's very limited, very small range. So, very unfortunate because, yeah, I mean, you'd expect that if there's an egg hat that's coming out, you know, it would be nice if the whole world could sort of like, you know, at least buy the gift cards, you know, everywhere. But I feel like this is too short and abrupt right now, so they sort of have to like, you know what, let's just launch it in the US because, you know, I don't think they're really planned for this, you know, to be all over the world this soon.
No, because they already had the gift cards. They already had other assets you could get with it.
True.
Doing that for years, and I just got a feeling that they just changed it up now.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think it's very recent, so that's why I think it's in the US only. That's why.
But no, not the actual getting assets. You could even get it in the UK assets with cards a long time ago. You can get things when you get the gift cards. It's been going on forever. But I mean is that for the event,
yes,
they've just gone, okay, the latest batch is in the US. Oh, yes. Just make them the eggs.
I'm just saying, I'm speculating that there's a specific process they need to go through to be able to get it to go to other countries. So, but because the hat is so recent and so brand new, they can only launch it in the US for the moment. within this certain period of time. I don't think they can.
I just think it's just the pros. They just don't want to spend the money on.
Or probably that. Who knows? It could be saving. Who knows? But anyways, let's finally end off with a bunch of other stuff as well. Oh yeah, we're still on this. There's still plenty of information regarding this. In order to so these hats, these 12 hats that Roblox has produced. In order to earn these hats, users will need to complete a certain amount of quests below. So there's a pendant, staff, wings, hood, and crown. Oh yeah, so there's a gold version. This is 12 hats. There's gold versions of them, and there's regular versions, right? So you do the quest to get the regular versions. But if you want to get the gold versions, you have to either purchase the KORBLOX Death Walker. So the KORBLOX Death Walker users unlock a path to receiving gold versions of each hat, or users can opt in for paying 800 Robux instead to gain access to the path of receiving gold versions of each hat as well. So it's either 800 Robux or the KORBLOX Death Walker package, which will open up those gateways for you to get the golden versions in the game. So below is how many quests you need to complete to just get each hat in general for the event. So pendants are 5 quests, staffs are 20 quests, wings are 40 quests, hoods are 60 quests, and crowns are 95 quests. So yeah, and the hunt ends on March 28th. Happy hunting. That's it. I
find it just hilarious because all of the players on Roblox spend hours playing and playing and playing, and now Roblox is just, you know what?
You gotta play longer.
Do 95 quests.
True. Out of a pool of almost like over 100 games. I will admit, you know what? I appreciate Roblox's efforts here. I really do. But you know what? There is something I do miss about the simplicity about the Roblox egg event is when you go to a game and you find that egg, you find the egg. You don't have to do 5 quests to get the egg. You know what I'm talking about? So it feels like it's stretched out a little bit, you know? Like my patience is only so long. You know, I don't think I can really grind for that long, but
for kids it's great. But if
you're more like a seasoned older, person who's got like, less of
a smaller attention span.
But maybe it's the other way around.
Purely focused on development. I'm sorry, but
true, yeah.
Even YouTubers probably don't have time to do 95 quests.
Oh well, there's a whole bunch of YouTubers, including Creek and several others who are doing this. So
they're doing it, but they're not gonna have the time to really.
Oh, they're diehard. They've been clamoring on events. Clamoring on about events. I think a lot of YouTubers love events as well, so
they love them. But it would just be like 3 days, and they'll be like, "I've only done one video. I only done one video."
True. Because you think they went through them too fast, like grinded.
No, because they're too slow. They're taking forever, so it takes them 3 days to release the video. I finally got there.
No, I don't think so. I think these guys are going to be grinding. Apparently, I saw that I think someone wants to do a 12-hour stream or something like that. I mean, you know what? If you can finish in 12 hours, you're a Chad.
No, but as a streamer, it's a dream. They've just given you hours and hours. But as a YouTuber, you've got to edit that video of you doing all of these quests.
Yeah,
how are you going to edit 95 quests?
True. Anyways, I think it's time for us to end off. I think we sort of got through everything, Wow, it's really been insane, It's been really long since we last did this, and it's really awesome, sort of diving into, like, everything that's really happened and all the way up until this point now. So it's been a really amazing journey, and, I look forward to making other episodes as well. Maybe expect a few guests to come along the way as well. I'm really, really excited to sort of kick things off. 2024 DevCast is, we're doing this for sure. But
it's back.
Yeah, it's back. So yeah, otherwise we'll see you guys later, and appreciate I saw a few comments as well. Appreciate the love. Appreciate that we were missed in some capacity. We could have been forgotten from the world, but now we're back. Okay. But otherwise, yeah, we will see you guys all next week. See ya.
Next week, yes. Thank you for watching.